Dumelang, Tsibinki. Yo, first of all, just wanna say, end SARS, the police in Nigeria are bugging. They are wilding, like the kids would say. But what's really happening in Nigeria, wait, before I continue, please do not like, do not subscribe, do not share, nobody cares. If you're watching this, we have something in common. We watch the same video because I'm the only one who watches these videos. Anyway, so today I wanted to talk about policing and how mobile schools is willing to deal with policing. So policing means we have to police ourselves as individuals because we're living in a world and countries that have bad policing policies, like in South Africa. And this is something that's really weird. South Africans act like we don't have corrupt police personnel. We do have them. We have corrupt traffic personnel, and we corrupt them. We always act like corruption just happens. It didn't just happen in South Africa. So what we're trying to do with mobile schools is to create body cams. We're starting with cars and home body cams, and they are very easy to honestly create. We can work from your home. You can buy like the computer, the PCB. So it's really easy because you can get to create your own body cam. You can get the Raspberry Pi, which is something that a lot of people are using, and to cover it and everything, that will be up to you. But in future, we're trying to create a device like the ones that are introduced in the US, body cams, but for people when they're just walking around. At first, we thought about creating a smartwatch that will tell you if you're moving to an area where there's like people who are being suspected of just chilling, especially for women. Like, it's dangerous to just pass black men anywhere because they're gonna start trying to talk to you. If you don't talk to them, they call you names. If you talk to them, they think you're interested. Either way, you can't win. So we're trying to create a situation where women can, it's sad we have to do this. We could just say, yo, men, stop harassing women, but we're dealing with like men that are really, really crazy. As black men in South Africa, we are crazy. So mobile schools would like to work on a project that creates body cams. But for us to do that, we have to start with creating home and car cams. And we're going to build our trust from there. So we're still trying to get like investors and funders to work on with us on this project, where we get like the Raspberry Pis, put them in one room, get disabled people and former Nyope boys to create cameras that can inform you if somebody's walking into your car, that can inform you if somebody's walking into your home. The only way we're gonna create employment and start having our own devices is if we make them ourselves. It's easy for us to just send the gig to some people in China and they'll do it within 2 weeks and they will make sure everything is okay. But if we're gonna start introducing people into the fourth industrial revolution, into artificial intelligence, into machine learning, we need to bring back our workforce. We need to bring the workforce back to South Africa, and the best way we're gonna do it from the strategy that we've been working on is through smart stadiums. We spoke about this last week. We're gonna have smart stadiums, but going back to body cams, it's very important that you know where you are and who's around you. It's the only way to live now, because you know how Waze works when you're driving in your Waze and it tells you like, hey, in 2 kilometers there's a traffic officer. That's how we should do it with human beings, and that's what we want to do with the car, with my custodian's device for your car, for your home. We need to have enough data of people. Like, the South African police has also been garbage in terms of collecting data. So the South African police is garbage when it comes to collecting data. And we need to have those type of situations. If somebody is being accused of harassment, we need to have their data up, and we know that where they are all the time, so we can track them. If we can't just let them do their thing in society, because the accusations are still pending, or the court case is still pending. We cannot let people that are a danger to society to just roam the streets. So bear with us. We're still working very hard to talk to a few municipalities to give us stadiums that we're going to turn into smart cities. We need to provide Wi-Fi to black families. Without access to the internet, we are doomed. We cannot create smartwatches. We cannot create phones that have apps that focus on our issues. We're busy with apps that have like things that we don't care about. TikTok. Why do we need to dance as South Africans? We do that in our sleep. Every year there's a trending dance from South Africa. We don't need TikTok for that. And that's what's happening. We get flooded with these shitty ass apps because we're not creating our own apps. We need to create apps that protect women and children. We need to create apps that create jobs. We need to create a whole lot of things that are going to benefit South Africa. And with that said, please check out Mobile School University. If you are over the age of 35 and you have a job, we're working on that project about studying a stock market. But we also want to start online courses for people that are working, but they cannot afford to go to school. So if you want to know a few things about how to make a dress, we need to start with small things. How to raise chickens, how to raise pigs, where to buy land. We want to have those type of classes, vertical gardens, discussions for your children to learn about where food comes from. And those are things that we want to work on. And yeah, to my brothers and sisters in Nigeria, we're thinking about you. We hope they end SARS. Actually, we hope the president just resigns, man. Like, fuck all these old people. They really need to leave us alone. We can take care of all this shit. But we need to do it in such a way that we gain trust from each other. Because there are people amongst us who are fucking shit up and they're being used as scapegoats. But what's happening in Nigeria is inexcusable. My thoughts and prayers are with them. And yes, end SARS now and resign the president. You must leave. Oh, also Bushiri got arrested. You know who's gonna fight for him? His followers. To my guy Pastor Mboro, give me a call, man. Just wanna know about your trip in heaven. I wanna go there and talk to God for 2 minutes and just ask him like, yo, man, what the hell have you been doing for the past few decades? Black people have been going through a lot of shit and you're just chilling there. Get your shit right, God. But that's a topic for another day. Check us out next week. Next week, I really want to touch on what to do. Like, we need to start working. This thing of podcasts, tweeting is not helping. So I think next week I'm going to be launching the vertical garden setup. I'll tell you all about it. But basically, we're launching the vertical garden where we teach kids about food. Thank you.